Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to Clumsy Trucking. So for that long black screen, I forgot to open some applications. How are you guys doing? Hey Alex. Hey Jump. How are you guys? We're in for a slightly different treat today. So I was in the Discord server asking for input from you guys, and most of you guys wanted. So I was checking if you wanted a vanilla or a modded playthrough today, and most of the people said modded rather. So we're going with that, and I think I am in the mood for modded again. So I'll show you what the mods are. I'll show you what we'll go with, and then we'll go. Hey Red. Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being the early birds. By the way, is the music level fine? Do let me know if you have trouble hearing me or hearing any part of the game, right? Doing just fine. You're about to go to sleep, then this popped up. Thanks for dropping by. Feel free to use me as some sort of lullaby. Music sounds good. Nice. Right, let me know if that ever needs adjustment. It is 12:06 in Portugal. Oh, that's a different time zone. Ah, so Portugal has the same time zone as the UK? Does it? Alright, so we have a couple of new mods. I did download the beta version for the animated gates by Shumi. It is much better now based on the video I've seen from him. Like, the gates are opening automatically, that's always been the case, but before there was an invisible wall. Now the invisible wall is also reflective of the gate, more or less. So how the gate looks, that's also where the wall is. So basically, it is much more realistic now, and you can go through if the gate looks open. There is no invisible wall anymore. At least that's the idea, right? Also, of course, we have ProMods and RusMap now available. Thank you very much, guys. We also have the winter mod to keep things a bit different, make things a bit different. This is from Satan19990. And then we have the dashboard computer from Piva and Alexei P. This one, which changes the dashboard of the new Scania S. Adds in a few flavors in the middle. And I think it changes a bit the ratio, the proportion of makes things bigger, so they look better. They're more legible, especially if you're not at 400% scaling. Yeah, so those will be the mods that we'll be going with. Hey Lagber. By the way, let me do a quick check. Just do a quick check. Test. Yeah, it's official. I'm now with Twitch Prime. So Singapore recently got the Amazon Prime membership. It just released here a few days ago, and it was like super cheap. Like, I think it's $2.99 SGD promo rate. So that's, I don't know how much that is. Maybe $2 USD, and that's Prime membership, and you get 1 month free. And since I'm subscribed to Squirrel, that's like $4.99 USD. So I can subscribe to him using Twitch Prime instead, and it will be even cheaper, and I get all the benefits of Amazon Prime. It's a no-brainer. And even if the price goes full, like if the price becomes full, not the promo price anymore, it still will be much more than it. So I think it's really nice. It's really nice. You use your Amazon Prime a lot. Oh yeah, I can definitely feel it now. I've been browsing the store since I became a member. Okay, let's get here. And do take note of the loading time. If you've played with ProMods and RusMap, you'll love this. Because usually it would load like 3 to 5 minutes. With 1.30, it loads around 30 seconds, more or less. Because of the new logic SES has put in the latest version. It's genius. It's genius. So Yeah, that's always been one of my main reservations with ProMods and RusMap and the big map mods. They take so long to load. I would have to like grab a cup of coffee, go to do something else, fit in my schedule, because the 5 minutes is a bit too long. It's worth it, but it's too long. But now, look at that. Look at that super fast load. That entire chunk there, and now it's done. Beautiful. Love it. Yeah, but going back to Amazon Prime, yes, I started exploring the store, and then they have this 12/12 sale going on, and I accidentally bought a cordless vacuum cleaner because it was on sale, and I've been looking for a cordless vacuum cleaner for a long time. I just tried using it yesterday. It was so good. So easy to use. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Feel free to say hi in chat so I can call you. By the way, where's my jar? My jar is gone. Let's bring it back. So let's try to fill in the... We currently have a half cup full, half cup empty scenario, I think. It depends on if you're a cynic or if you're a pessimist or an optimist. You've used ProMods and RusMap in Project Balkans. Took you around 20 minutes plus to load. Until now? Or is that before the update? Because now, if you have the 2.25B ProMods, it should work. It should only take long the first time. Second time onwards, even if you close the game, even if you restart, it should be fast. Right. The Great Step and Paris Rebuild are working on 1.30. Cool. Yeah, I haven't tried Paris Rebuild yet, but I would like to. Old update. Ah, okay. I see. Yeah, that would make sense. So, we have winter. It does look pretty nice. This is a bit of a... This is not purely from the winter mod though. I still have foggy weather. So what I did is I downloaded the mod, the winter mod, and then I... How do you say? I deleted the climate folder, because the climate folder I'm getting from foggy weather. So this is not the complete, the pure winter experience from Satan 19990. This has a bit of foggy weather flavor in there. So the sky you see is from foggy weather, but the elements below, that's from the winter mod. Yeah. Anyway, so this is how the dashboard looks like. The dashboard from Piva and LXAP. It looks similar, but when you turn it on, you see some differences already. So you see in the middle, that's the Scania logo. That wasn't available before. And you can see Clumsy trucking as well. That text is editable. If you go into the mod folder, you can put anything you want in there, in that line of text. You have the load display. I'm not sure if that works, but we will see shortly. We have fuel, we have consumption. This is what I like. This has the turbo meter. So you see the real-time fuel consumption up there, and also you get the turbo level like in the Volvo. Pretty cool, right? Then you have temperature, pressure, cruise control, more or less similar, but let's keep it like, you know what, maybe let's keep it like the Scania logo. That looks pretty nice, huh? Doesn't it? Looks pretty classy. Right, our truck, still with the Scania. I do like that metallic griffin paint from the Steam Workshop very much, so I just repainted it a bit more on the reddish side. The main series we have blue, this one we have red. Engine sound, still from Frischboom, the V8 stock sound. And the animated gates, let's go and check it out, how it works. Yeah, that actually works pretty well. Almost has no downtime at all. Now the only thing I hate about this custom dashboard is this one. You can see there's like that like white film. That's someone asked about it already in the forums, and there's a way to remove that, because that's just the material used for the panel is glass. It's a bit reflective, but you can remove that reflective factor. Yeah, the glare, exactly. You supposedly can remove that. You just have to modify some of the files in the mod. You have to change the, I think, specular or tint setting, probably the specular setting. The problem is there are so many files in there, and I don't know which one to change, so we'll have to keep it in the meantime. Yesterday, you visited all Italy's cities. You're happy, so you got the achievement. Congrats. So how does it weigh against your one second? How does it weigh against your other stuff? How does it weigh against your what am I trying to say? In real life. How close is it? Did you get that Italian vibe? Let us remove that. And the bootstrap. Yeah, I'm just fixing some items here in the background so the game will run a bit smoother. I'm reallocating some cores, reserving the first core for ETS2. Okay, I think that works. Did I copy Squirrel's list? No, that's an entirely different list that I came up with. That's something I built from the ground up. I did use his file as a template though, his columns, and then I modified it as I saw fit. So the actual mods are the ones I'm using, or the ones I've used before, but the columns I started from him, and then I modified on what made sense to me. Welcome back, by the way, MD. Okay, let's pick this up. Now we are going to Rome. That's nice, like icicle effect there on the traffic post. We are going to Rome, or somewhere in Italy. I forgot which job it is. I think in Bologna. And I do want to test how it works with the winter mod. I am almost sure that it will not work. I mean, at least we will not see snow in Italy. But I'm wondering if it will crash. So we'll see how that looks, because it would be nice, right, if you have like snow here and then you get a different area in Italy, and then you get the the snow like dissipates bit by bit, and then you transition to an entirely different climate. That might be realistic in real life, so that might not be too bad. Oh, I love the gates. I love the gates. I think I'll keep them. Some roads and highways are pretty similar to the real deal. Some cities too, but you haven't visited all the cities in real life, so you can't really tell how it compares. But that's good. That's a good sign. Sexy gates. Definitely agree. And I love the fact that you don't have those invisible walls anymore. That's perfect. That's what I was looking for. Oh man, this is so wrong. This looks cold. Indeed. Indeed it does. There's even beacons in there now, look. Same as in like the Italian gates. Also, I tried hiding the route advisor so that it never pops up for immersion and things like that, because I was irritated with how it pops up every time you have the retarder turned on and you start from 0. So let's see how that works. Okay, go out of the truck. Raise the legs. So that's working. Go forward a bit. Then let's check out the lights. Routine checks. Indicators. Working fine. Those sides don't seem to work though. Those, how do you call them? The side lights don't seem to be blinking. Shouldn't they be? I would have expected that they do. Oh no, they're just like tail lights. Okay, that's good. Brakes. Brakes are working. And reverse. Okay, everything's working. Good. Let's get in the truck. Lollipops, there you go. Yes, the lollipops. So let's check the route. We are going to Bologna, yes. So we are in, how do you pronounce this? Pex? In Hungary, right? And we'll be traveling. Why not go via the new areas, huh? I think I'd like to go through the new areas. Let's go through like the Balkans region. There you go. Go through Zagreb. That's fine. And then explore this Rijeka or Rijeka, however it's called. We'll pass by Trieste as well. It's good they didn't remove Trieste. Now that's something we don't need. Going through a roundabout like that. I'm not sure how you can skip that in the GPS. It's kind of hard to click. Oh, there you go. And there we go. In this profile, we haven't explored most of Italy yet. Okay, 893 kilometers. Good warm-up. Clumsy trucking. I like that. The Scania logo is a bit low res when you zoom it in, but from here it's perfectly fine. It gets a bit blurry when you zoom in. Does ProMods have Ireland now? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Over there. I remember we explored this once in the main profile, I think, in the YouTube series. Yeah, a lot of people were really happy with it. I can't fully relate, but I do like the new area, and they seem to be accurate with what you should see in Ireland based on some people. Same trailer from Squirrel's Cardiff to Rostock with which one? Hey Shane, this one? Is it? That's one of his like most famous videos, right? To be honest though, I haven't seen it. I've heard it been discussed for a number of times, but I've never seen it for myself. Apparently some huge blooper happened there, if I understand correctly. Oh, look at this. The old textures have that like snow feel, but some of the new textures have not been changed, I think. That's why in some roads you get that snowy feel, and some you don't. That might be what we're seeing. Go slow, that's a cop. Thank you. Just perfect timing. Will I ever play with snow on the roads at some point this year? I would like to, but I think it's a matter of the mod not having it. I remember Sheng was testing out this same mod, and he said that in France the roads don't have snow in them, but in like the old ETS2 areas there is snow on the road. So I think it's a matter of texturing for the new road textures. Maybe when Grimes completes his Frosty mod, we'll go and check it out. This is a nice bus. This is the first time I've seen that. He smashed a car that was overtaking over a hill. Ah, okay, okay. I see. So far I'm liking the snow effect. It looks pretty natural to me. Doesn't look too overblown. It provides a nice change in scenery. And I like those accents. From what I saw in the screenshots, there should even be like Christmas trees in some places. So maybe we'll see that in one of the cities. I guess it might be only in the old areas though, not in the new ones. And most likely Italy is not covered. We probably won't see any change in Italy. And worst case, the game even might crash. So let's see how that works. Look, there are actually trees that are not snowed in. Those are probably trees from France or probably not Italy, huh? Yeah, some mysteries there. Let's just say those trees are good at evading the snow. You wish mods were not such a hassle. That's true. Well, yeah, that's the price you have to pay for customization. I mean, once you get used to it though, it's not that much of a big deal anymore. Especially once you start understanding how each of the mods work. I'm only starting to get into that level of detail. But once you understand how this works, how this is made, how that texture is used, where it's set up, things like that. If you are not happy with any mod you download, you just go into the folder, you edit the file. Usually it's editable anyway, the mod author usually doesn't block it. And then you edit it to your heart's content. But yeah, until you get to that level, it's a bit frustrating at times. You can't change some of the things you want to change, and sometimes it doesn't even work for you. Hey Cubano, welcome to the stream. No GPS challenge was cool. I'd love to try it again, but I'm a bit scared to do it in Europe, to be honest. That's why you don't do mods. Ah, I see. Yeah. Some people on the opposite side of the spectrum love mods though, because it gives them something to tinker. If you're into the tinkering aspect, then you'll probably enjoy it. I personally do most of the time. I'm that kind of nerd. I like tinkering with stuff. If something doesn't work, I want to make it work. I'll play around with the files until that happens. So it's not for everybody, that's for sure. Can't wait to see some snowflakes. Oh yeah, for sure it will rain at some point. And yeah, we'll see the snowflakes. It screws up your game save. Well, not always. I mean, I have this profile in my main profile with the main series in YouTube. I have had mods enabled there in different maps, different mods, all kinds of things enabled. And I mean, I do get errors in the log, but it's not game breaking. You know, some files are missing, but it doesn't crash the game. So the game is still pretty stable despite those errors in the log file. So it depends how you do it. Yeah, it's really the tinkering part. It's not for everybody though. Totally understand that. Remember Midtown Madness game did some way where the game save was not messed with even when adding cars to games or trucks. Ah, yeah. I see the point in that. That would be useful. Let's squeeze in there. Yeah, should be good. Man, this is a tight squeeze. This is a really tight squeeze. You tried the no GPS once, accidentally took a ferry from England to Oslo, Scandinavia, when you should have gone to France. GG. 62 hours late, man. Do you use any traffic density mod currently? Currently, no. I don't think there is anything compatible yet with 1.30. Because they did change the way that the traffic works in 1.30. So the mod authors have to update their mods for it. And the SIP hasn't updated his yet. That's my main reason. I'm waiting for him to update. Because in terms of traffic, I trust SIP the most. I'm sure other authors also have like good mods, but it's like I know his will be reliable because I've used his for quite some time. You must know where the connections are. Yeah, that's true. It is very dependent though on with the no GPS challenge. It is very dependent on the map quality. If the map has, like, how do you say? If the map has enough signs, realistic signs, then you probably will be able to manage. But if a map is pretty raw, pretty bare, then it might be troublesome. Because you have to see all those signs, all the warnings, all the routes, because that's what you're relying on. Sip said he is hoping to get his update done this weekend. Cool. Yeah, we'll try it then. Since you can understand and know where the cities are on the map in Italy and in real life, you think you should try this no GPS challenge thing? Oh, I think it would be very appropriate for you. I think it would fit you quite well, Jump. Yeah, and since Italy is pretty much like the best best map rather, that SCS has currently, this in terms of signages should be pretty much spot on. Why is this entire thing green? Is this a city? Yes, it is. Do you guys have any news when the L6 Scania sounds from Prishboom will be released? I'm looking forward to that one. At some point we'll have to switch to a different truck, but I'd like to try that first before we do. You must know the highways and ferry connections. Yeah, true. You'll have to study the map beforehand. And you'll have to remember. Sip said maybe this weekend, since it's his daughter's first birthday. Oh, nice. Wow, it's a big thing. Let's see. I'm not sure though if I really want to do that, if I really want to enable his traffic density in ETS2, because in some areas, especially in ProMods, heavily edited areas, lag can be quite a real thing, right? So I'm not sure if I want to even add more to that with some traffic, but I think I will. Because realism is key. Let's work with that logo. Yeah, that logo is fine. It's not helpful in the dashboard, but it does look pretty nice, and it's something that's not available in the default dashboard. How long am I streaming? Until 11 my time, so that's in around what, 1.5 hours. Did I compute that wrong? Wait a minute, 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours, sorry, my bad. Oh, very smart, bro. Good choice. So this is what I like. Normally, I wouldn't like driving in the old ETS2 areas. But with ProMods, we get less of those. We get more edited roads with realistic signages and beautiful looking sceneries, right? But still, you get some areas which are vanilla, as in from 5 years ago, so it doesn't look as nice. For those, this winter mod fits perfectly fine because it does change the scenery, so you don't have that feeling that this is so old looking. At least everything will be new, everything will be different, so it's an entirely different experience. Snowman on the left. Man, I have to keep my eyes peeled. Is that inside the city? I'll have to keep my eyes peeled for next time. I wonder how he did that. If he had to like change all the cities, or maybe he just changed one kind of structure into a snowman, one kind of structure into a Christmas tree. That would make more sense. Was basically in a field. Okay. So he probably replaced the scarecrow, huh? With the snowman. Okay, I'll keep my eyes peeled for next time. We'll catch it next time, Alex. Okay, but first, the customary photo above a bridge crossing the highway. Love these shots. There's a photo bomber at the back, but I think this will do. We have to be a few meters, maybe 1-2 meters. That way. Does that work? Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Move the blur. Yeah, that looks perfectly fine. Can I hide the car? No, that hides a bit too much of the truck. Okay, let's go with that. You know me. Minor details. Good. Color on the truck looks nice. Thanks. Yeah, I kind of like it too. It's not too bright, huh? It's a bit like, how do you say, elegant red. Has that Christmas spirit into it. Yeah, you could say that. Buonasera. That one I get. Everything else, I don't. Hey Mac. I miei camionisti. What does that mean? Ciao. See, I know a bit of Italian. Maybe like 2 or 3 words. I live in Canada or USA when you have... Actually, it's a bit different. It's AM. And you notice I didn't get that pop-up because I kept the route advisor hidden. It's much more immersive. I'm starting to like it. It's a bit more for advanced folks though, but if you know when those pop-ups appear, you'll be able to... You don't need it anyway. I'm actually living in Singapore, so it's AM. I'm on the opposite side of the world. Good evening, my dear truckers. Okay. So, buonasera is good evening. And, I miei camionisti. Camionisti is what? Truck driver. I miei is my fellow. I guess that's not like a direct translation. I really have to go slow here in these ramps because it's quite cramped, especially with the snow piled up on the side. I'm not sure if that snow is like acts like a wall or if we can go through it a bit, but keeping it safe, playing it safe. Also, this might be a... Yeah, I think this is the Balkans, right? So this should be like something new from ProMods 2.20, if I remember that correctly. You're from Germany. Ah, nice. So it is what? 1:40 a.m. for you. Wow. Thanks for staying up. Don't know why you've added dear. Delete that. Okay. So my fellow truckers. My dear my truckers. Okay. Good evening, truckers. Maybe that's it. Okay. Gotcha. Thanks. Ooh, it's raining. The rain itself still looks like rain, but the snow on the dashboard looks like not sure how to describe it. It's a bit hardcore, isn't it? But that will do. That will do. Yeah. Phew, that's heavy. And when we do get some snow falling, it looks like somewhere. And we still have that bug where the sky just turns dark suddenly when it rains. A few seconds after it rains. Currently now in Canada, but so it's a little bit earlier. Ah, I see, I see. In Canada, I'm not sure what the time is. Do you have Eastern time? So it should be around 7:41 p.m. if it's Eastern. The snow seems too big. That's what I noticed as well. Yeah, the chunks are a bit too big. But on the side, it kind of looks nice after it piles up after a while. Doesn't look that awkward anymore. The one in the middle though, it looks a bit too splattery. It's raining milk. Hey Goofy dude, game looks so amazing. Thanks. It's probably mainly due to foggy weather. The lighting is just so beautiful with foggy weather mod. Okay, we are coming up to a toll gate. Let's slow down here a bit. Let's just wait behind this truck. Thank you for the follow. Not sure if you're around. Feel free to say hi in chat so I can call your name. But if you don't feel like it, no problem. Just lurk away. Lurkers are always welcome here. Do we have autopass here? I am a bit doubtful, but we'll try anyway. We'll try here. Folks are coming through here, so I expect this one is open. It does work. It does work. Because this is, so that confirms this is something from ProMods after France DLC. Because that kind of barrier, automatic barrier, only started in France. In Scandinavia, they had automatic gates, but there was no barrier, if I remember correctly. Thank you for the follow, Goofy Dude. Welcome to the channel. Which country are we in? We are in the Balkans. I'm not sure exactly which one. Let's see though. Okay. I have no clue what happened. But the game crashed. GG. I guess it didn't want me to look which country we were in. That might be a problem. That might be a problem. That's the thing. That's the thing. Let's see at the error. It says a warning. Unable to model geometry. I'm not sure which one actually caused the error, but it might be create AI trailers for vehicle, traffic, Scania, fire truck, I guess that is. So it's unable to create a trailer for the Scania fire truck. Does that mean there's an error with my... Maybe I have an old version of Jazzycat's mod. Snow lightning struck my truck. I think that's actually what happened. Let's load the game again. Good thing the loading time is super fast now, so it doesn't hurt that much. The stream gets stuck, but the voice is okay. Ooh, why? You should have multiple options there. I'm seeing quality options in the video. So you can turn down the settings. Maybe use a lower resolution. Because by default I'm using 1080 60 frames. So it requires a bit of heavy internet bandwidth. I do have RusMap enabled, ProMods and RusMap. But Southern region not yet. I don't think it's compatible with 1.30 yet. Unless there was a recent update. So let's probably remove the truck traffic pack to be safe. Let's remove that animated passengers. I hope this doesn't cause the game to recalculate the routes, because that will take a lot of time for loading. So we just keep the bus traffic pack and the painted BDF. Now I'm not sure if that still causes an issue. I'll have to reset, remove that, everything. Update is coming. Nice. Thank you for the follow, Cubano. Wow, nice. Great, man. Welcome to the channel. Intend not to use traffic mods for that reason, and it seems that the JC trailer packs from 1.107 ETS still work for you. Ah, okay. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. So cross your fingers, guys, that this works and that this doesn't cause the game to recalculate the routes, so we still get a pretty fast loading time. This is the part when it calculates normally. If we get past this bar, okay, then that means it didn't need to recalculate. Perfect. Maybe you're stuck because you're on the other side. What do you mean? What other side? Okay, so I'm not sure where the last save was. That seemed like a toll gate though. Yes, it is. So if it still crashes on the exact spot, then that means it's map based, not truck based, not AI traffic based. We'll see how that works. Cross your fingers, guys. Don't let go. Don't let go. It's the map. It's the map. Okay, it probably has something to do with the snow. Man, that kind of sucks. Kind of defeats the entire purpose of the snow we have. So let me do one more check on the log. Now it says error, toll gate, error computing toll. No, that's not it. Is that it? No, it's still the model geometry, I think. Start toll gate is invalid. Oh. No, but I got the error with the model geometry. It was trying to spawn in model vehicle Majni Rolnice Komban based on PMG. Has it correct? No, that's just a warning. I'm not sure why it crashes. Connector with ProMods still works, but it overrides some of the new ProMod sectors. Oh, okay. Altimeter has said that he's going to update the connector so we don't miss any new stuff. Wait a minute. Does it? So even the connector in 1.7.5 doesn't happen? I mean, doesn't work perfectly? Goofy dude, wow. Wasn't expecting that. Thanks for the sub, man. Welcome to the, how do I call it? Clumsy club? Clumsy community. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for that. Appreciate it. Awesome stuff. You should now have access to that GG emote. So how do we fix this, guys? How do you think we fix this? I could probably... No, the thing is I can't teleport because this is not a World of Trucks thing. This is a World of Trucks contract. So, happy to join. Thank you. That's intense. Oh, the sub channel is getting a few more people in. We're not so lonely anymore. Missing mod detected. Yeah, let's try that again. But we have to try something different. There must be something wrong with this area. I don't want to fully disable the mod though. Connector still works, you just won't get the full benefit of ProMod stuff in the area of the connection. Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, so that shouldn't be such a big thing. Maybe we go through a different route. Yes, maybe we go through a different route. So maybe I can load the game at an earlier save. That one, maybe 6 minutes earlier, and we go through a different route. Let's see how that works. Oh, it's still in the same spot. How did that happen? You type !Discord. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't like this place. There might be something it loads here, which conflicts with the snow mod in Zagreb. So can we turn around somewhere? Let's load something different. One more past load. So maybe this one. Thanks a lot, Alex. If it's a contract, then you can go back in time. Wow. So just load it up. Okay, let's try that. We're still there. That's... how the heck does that happen? Ah, can't. I see, can't. Alright, one last try. And then we either change jobs or we remove the snow mod. I would not like to remove the snow mod, unfortunately. If possible. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Can I maybe go around someplace? Oh, there is no U-turn. So we'll really have to get an error again. Error occurs somewhere here. I wonder what it loads. Yeah, it was for 1.30. Yeah, there you go. Consistently causing a problem. Well, that's a bit of a party pooper. And that's the caveat when you have mods on. There's a chance that it messes up your game. You'll have to fix it, but then after you fix it, then it works. So it says error tollgate, error computing toll, but that I don't think that's the problem, because it had that error but it didn't crash yet. The problem is this model geometry, model vehicle mashni rollnish kombian vizon1.pmg, and I'm not sure if that's from the snow mod or if that's from somewhere in Zagreb, like because it seems too fixed. It's probably not an AI vehicle because it's always there, so it might be like part of the scenery. And if it's part of the scenery, that might be interesting. How do we do that? So we have to go somewhere else then. Is that what it means? Ah, maybe the snowplow. That's true. Maybe that's it. Wait a minute. Let me scour the files I have for that quickly. If I can't find it, then we... But a snowplow would be like an AI vehicle, right? And it shouldn't be there constantly. So I'm not sure what is changing. There is a more snow on asphalt thing. Doesn't it conflict with Frosty mods? It will conflict, but Frosty mod is not yet compatible with 1.30. And welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream, Fish Go Blue. Maybe it is compatible with 1.30, but maybe it's not compatible with ProMods, the new version of ProMods. Maybe that's it. If so, then we'll just have to drive without. Okay, let me do that. Let's just remove it. Let's just remove it. And then, Goofy Dude, make sure you sync your Twitch account with your Discord server, with your Discord account, because that will let the Discord know that you're a subscriber, and it will give you the privileges automatically. So yeah, I think we'll have to remove this, unfortunately, and I think this might cause a recalculating. So let's start that as early as now, and let me change the name of the stream. Dashboard. Winter has come. Yeah, so let's remove all of those. Winter has gone. Now let's just say Italia, ProMods, and more. There. Okay, that should work. So for those folks who will join in, they won't see the winter part anymore. It won't be as confusing. Winter has gone. Yeah, I wanted to put it, but winter has passed as fast as the game. Yeah, I didn't know it was that quick. Alright, and it is recalculating. Based on what I see, my cores are doing. My cores are working really hard. All 6 of them, all 12 threads, are recalculating the routes. So it would probably take around 3 minutes for this to finish. Can you delete your winter here too? True. I can have a bit of winter on my end. Maybe just for 1 day or 1 week at most. How many times have I seen snow? I think only twice in my entire life. Yeah, I think so. Wish it only took 3 minutes to remove all the ice here too. Can understand the feeling. How heavy is the snow now? Do you get like the real hardcore snow already, or just starting of winter? If you talk about it in terms of Grimes of weather mods, is it mild winter or is it frosty mod already? And you thought Italian names were hard, just look at the Norwegian ones. That's true. Yeah, so many. And also the Polish ones. The Polish ones like have too many consonants in them. Fell 3 times on your way to the store. Wow. Are you okay? Man. Because it was slippery? Celial. How do you even read that? Celialansfos. Celialansfos. Well, I know how to read like Reykjavik, but that's the only place I know how. That's easy. Okay, it seems like it's almost done. Is it? Well, the usage certainly is different now. Maybe some final touches. Let's give it some time. Yeah, it was -4 in snow. -4, wow. In snow yesterday and +6. So slippery today. Whew. Take care, guys. Take care. And I just discovered this because I was talking with my German colleague. And she said something about winter tires. I absolutely had no clue that that was how it went. I know that there are winter tires, but I didn't know you had to really use them. You know, I thought it was something for racing, something that was not needed for casual driving, for city driving. But apparently it was so serious, and even in Germany, actually in Germany, if you get into an accident during winter or during snowy season and you don't have your winter tires on, she said it's automatically your fault, regardless if you were on the right or wrong. But if you don't have winter tires, you're wrong. No problem, no problem. Thanks a lot, Jump. Have a good night and thanks for hanging out. Catch you next time. Alright, let's do that without the snow mod. Now, if this still makes an error, I'm just gonna stay in the corner and cry, probably. There we go. Completely different look. I do like the look though. This is new. This looks like France prefabs, France assets based on the textures on the road and the textures on the trees. This looks like France prefabs. Okay, I'm a bit scared. I'll be honest, I'm a bit scared. What the heck is that word? How the heck do you even start to pronounce that? Hey, Chris Magnus. Thanks for joining. How are you? There's a mod for faster ProMods download. What? A mod for faster ProMods download? What do you mean? Where the heck are we going? I think we're going here. You're good. Nice. Good to hear. Okay. Okay, so it is the snow mod that caused the issue. So let's not stick with that then. It's not stable enough. Is it raining again? No, that was just... No, it is. Okay, crap. Right. Fine. Mod for faster loading. Ah. It's not a mod actually, it's an update. So the and I do have it, but every time you change something in the map, something significant in the game, it recalculates. So the first time you load it after that change, you'll get that long loading time, but second time onwards, if you don't change anything, then you should get the faster speed. So actually in the beginning of this stream, I was loading it, it only took like 30 seconds. And now that we changed the mod, we removed the snow, it had to recalculate everything. And so that caused the long loading time. But next time, I'm hoping there will be no next time in this stream. If the game crashes and we reload it exactly as it is, then we should be able to see that fast loading. Not sure if I have time, Chris Magnus. Why? What's up? It's just a bit of a small rain though, so little rain. Oh, this is where we should be going. I remember this spot. I think it got stuck there. I hit the wall there. Because the map that doesn't look like you'll have to go to the right. It had to turn your rain probability almost all the way down. One sec, where's the road? Is this the... I'm confused. Is this the road? Is this drivable? I think so, yeah? Yeah, it is. Good. Did you get a penalty or something? Did we hit somebody? Doesn't seem like it. One sec, Alex, I'll get back to you. I'm just trying to figure out all these tracks, all these tram tracks. They're pretty cool, but they're pretty confusing. And we didn't see even a single tram. We're that unlucky. Almost all the way down, it's raining constantly. Europe was turning into a rainforest. Yeah, mine is I think turned down as well, just not totally. I did that for US though, because I was in New Mexico and they said it shouldn't be raining at all. Like only probably a few days a year. Probably all the Jazzy Cats would make it worse too. Yes, the Jazzy Cat ones really are. They do take a long time. Like the trailers and cargo pack take like 2 minutes to load in addition. So without it, everything was super fast. Just wondering. Okay. Gotta sleep. Okay, thanks a lot. Have a good night, Laguber. Hope you're still here. But yes, hope I still caught you. Let's keep it there. You fell through the map there. Oh, that's what happened. Yes, I do remember now. Good memory. Good memory. Yes, this is a Scania S high roof. Why is this guy going so slow? Wait, I'll show you later, after this guy decides to... He's actually riding beside me. Heck, bro. I know this isn't how you do it. Shouldn't turn like this. Okay, now I can show you. There it is. There's the truck. Scania S high roof. I was using the no barriers mod, I remember. Yeah, that's why recently I haven't been I'm not enabling it anymore. I mean, I can probably live with the floating arrows more than I can live with crashing into invisible walls. So yeah, that's not that's not a game breaker for me. Doesn't look half bad. It's not fully natural, but I mean, it's a game. I can use my imagination. That paint skin only works on the high roof. Ah yeah, true. You won't even see it in the normal one, right? That's how it usually is. Hey Rohan, what do you think? What do you think? Up. Who's it, that guy? You're using it now on MP, nice. So in MP, are all the players using a Scania? The new Scanias? I would imagine most of the people are. So everybody was so hyped about it. Scania S high roof. Beautiful truck. Thanks to that paint job that you guys recommended. I really like it. Yeah, it's nice to be back in mods, but yeah, it does provide a certain level of instability, especially if you get mods that are not too optimized, not too complete. But some mod authors are pretty good, they're pretty thorough. So if you get those mods, then you should be fine. The problem is knowing which ones. And it's mostly trial and error and some research. Scouring the forums, reading all the posts, seeing if it's working, seeing if it's stable. Yeah, that sort of thing. That sort of thing is not for everyone, but I do like it. The modding aspect. Oh yeah, you have great taste. You saw on the server status that in the EU1 server had the most people. Okay, over 600 people were in queue. Wow. How long does that take? How long does 600 people take if you're last on the list? Where's the snow? The snow is gone, unfortunately. The season is over, just like that. No, we encountered a crash. It wasn't stable. It was crashing in certain points in the map and they had to disable it. So I renamed the stream. If you see, there is no more winter reference in there. But if you came from YouTube, then yes, there is still a winter reference in YouTube. Always first. Hey Dewan. Welcome, man. Glad you could join the stream. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's closed. See? If I had the no barriers mod, I would have been in for a treat again there. A lot of time. Many people tend to leave. Yep. For sure, Rohan. For sure. Where are we going? We're going to Bologna. Heading into Italy. We'll try and explore some other roads there. Maybe check out Genova and some other places. In this profile, I haven't been to the Italia DLC yet. We've mostly explored Italia DLC with the vanilla profile. Thanks, man. Glad to hear that. Is that how you found me? From YouTube? I am liking this new dashboard from P-Vinyl XCP. It probably can do some more tweak. Oh, I like this. Nice. It probably can do some more tweaks, like especially that glass glare. If I could, I would tweak that myself. I'll wait for someone to reply. I did post something on the thread to ask about it, because Piva did hint at how you can remove it, but it's a bit too it was a bit too incomplete for me, because I'm a modding noob, so I didn't actually get what he meant. How's the dashboard? I like it. Has that Scania logo, and you see the Clumsy trucking sign at the bottom. You can change the text however you want. Just change it in the mod files. It just stopped high, so you got to study for a math quiz tomorrow. Alright, thanks a lot. Thanks for dropping by, and good luck with the quiz. Good luck with the studies. Have fun. Is this where we're going? Islas exit Rijeka, or is it Rijeka? I always forget what the rules are. In some countries you pronounce the J, in some you pronounce it as a Y. Super confusing stuff. But yeah, the worst is what you posted, the burger, that name in Polish. You do too, Rohan. Are you guys classmates by any chance? That would be so bizarre, meeting each other in the same chat room, the same channel. Whoa! What happened there? My CPU usage just shot up. I think I'm getting a problem somewhere. There might have been a problem on stream, but it should be back. Am I back? Yeah, I see the Twitch screen froze. It's probably the city being loaded in. That's weird. Yeah, that's the one map. Do I shave every day? That's a strange question. I don't actually. I don't. I shave, I don't know, every 2, 3, 4 days. Depends on my mood. Looks good now. Super laggy for a minute. Yeah, it was super weird. CPU usage just shot up to 100%, all threads. So I can expect that OBS totally froze back then. Thanks for the update, Alex. You're in Jamaica. Nice. What time is it in Jamaica? Becca discovered. Oop. Doesn't look like you have hair on your face. Ah, well, I'm not a very facial hair kind of guy. Yeah. I'm not into beards as well. It's 16 PM. Cool. Alright. Have a good one. Good luck again. Thanks. Tomorrow you install Foggy Weather. Nice. Were you able to download it? Do you have enough hard drive space? I think you'll need 5 gigs or more. We created this account just to watch this. Awesome. Thanks for that. Hope you're enjoying. Did RJL take his Kanye mods down off the workshop? I think he did that a long time ago. But someone re-uploaded it with his permission. Isn't that how it goes? I can't remember anymore. But is it gone now totally? Haven't checked it in a while. Man, the buildings here are super nice. This is ProMods 2.2 content, I believe. Performance isn't that bad either. Isn't bad actually. Except that lag spike I got. And I'm not sure if that lag spike came from in-game or something else with OBS or some other application. It was a bit weird though, first time I got that. Plenty of hard drive space. Cool. Nice. He'll be fine then. He'll be perfectly fine. Excited. I'm excited for you, Rohan. After so long, you'll finally be getting it. It's great that Kirill granted you access. It's awesome. RJL updated his trucks for 1.30, but yeah, the Steam Workshop mods weren't by him anymore. Okay, so maybe what happened, Shane, is the Steam Workshop mods probably aren't updated yet for 1.30. So now, because you're in 1.30, it detects that those mods aren't compatible, so it doesn't show it for you. Maybe that's what happens. Do we go below? I think we do. This is nice. I like things like this, like underpass things like this. Looks so sophisticated. Could download Google Maps or ProMods now. That's true. I'm not sure if it's compatible with RusMap though. I would assume it's not. So if I download the Google Maps for ProMods, the zoom will probably be limited and I won't be able to see the RusMap side. I won't be able to scroll there. I think he would not need to have like a ProMods and RusMap fix for that. But I don't think he will. So I opted not to download it anymore. Anyway, we have a red truck, so the red line there is perfect. What I can probably do is do some manual tweaks on the no, that's also the problem, because his mod is did I get penalized? I'm not sure. I don't think so. The problem is I would, if possible, I would just manually change his files to update the coordinates so that the scrolling works perfectly. I would just probably copy the one from RusMap or from ProMods or wherever. The problem is his mod is write protected. You cannot change the zip file, so you're pretty much stuck if the scroll doesn't work for you. I hope he at least unlocks it if he doesn't want to create different versions, so that people can change it however they want. You had it as a truck in your ETS2 profile, and when you loaded it up it said it was missing, and you looked in your mouse, it's not there. Okay, yeah, that's probably it. If you got it from the Steam Workshop, that's probably what happened. It's not for 1.30 yet. What is this? Oh, there is also an establishment there. Oh, thank you. But this one is what I wanted to enter. And let's go and test the gate for invisible walls. Yep, no invisible wall. Or is there? Actually, there is. And it's a humongous one because it doesn't disappear at all. That's why it's called the beta. Yeah. Invisible wall never disappears. We'll have to report this. Let's have a look at the map. That one. Let me take a screenshot here. Wow. That horn. No, it's not from RusMap. This is from the animated gates. It's a problem on the animated gates. Or maybe it's because 2 gates are open. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe 2 gates are open, the invisible wall thing cannot work. Now how the heck do we turn around then? Okay, let's do this. Cheater! One sec. Let's fix this. We waited for so long. Huh? What are we hitting? Oh, that's strange. We're hitting something. It might be caused by Shumi's mod as well. Yes, everywhere there's like an invisible wall everywhere. Let's try if we can enter this building at least. That's true. That's true. The vanilla profile is giving me hints. Okay. So how the heck do we go out of here? I don't think we can make this as a U-turn. Yeah, even here there's a wall. Okay, so what we can do probably, let me see. Wait, let me see that. Just nudge it a little. Let me squeeze in through there on the side. This is so weird. Okay, let's go. Stay on the sidewalk. Alright, so they're closing now, which makes me think that it might work again. Should we try? Alright, let me get back to chat. 1 sec. Waited for so long, 5 to 6 months, then you found my channel. What's so beautiful? Yeah, true. Very true. Surprised the new Scania still has a B for reversing. Would have thought it would be a white noise signal by now. What is a white noise signal? Teleport? Cannot teleport. It's a World of Trucks contract. Okay, at least here we can enter. That might have been a bug when 2 gates open. There might be a weird thing happening there. Because now it seems working. There's always F7. What is F7? Oh, the transport to the shop, right? Yeah, true. That's true. That's also one option. Yeah, I think there's still a bug in Shumi's gates. It's probably a special case. Maybe only in this place with that like back-to-back establishment. Hope now it's not stuck anymore. If it gets stuck, Cubano, try going to a lower setting. Nice. So now we should be good. Or not. No, we're not. We're not hitting anything, but we are hitting an invisible wall. It might be that for this gate, the wall is moving outwards. There's probably something that moves here when the gate opens. That's how I can imagine it. What's my favorite skybox? Kirill showed you something too. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for the follow, man. There we go. Just had to go through the curb. Let's get out of this place. It's a bit buggy. Whew. Okay. My favorite skybox is the one with the clouds. The super... Lots of clouds filling the skies. Lots of small clouds. That's my favorite. Not sure how to describe it further, but yeah. And thank you again for the follow. Welcome to the channel. And feel free to say hi in chat so I can call your name. But if you're a lurker, no problem. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. Yeah, this is what I don't like about this. I do want to change that. That glare looks a bit unnatural. I remember the 4 series also had this in its dashboard. And I'm not a fan of that either. Okay, it did discover. It still gets me every time because I don't, you know what, I don't like it. We have that option of hiding the route advisor whatever happens, and it's a bit misleading. You don't get updates when your truck gets damaged. When you discover something, nothing pops up. So yeah, let's just bring back the old pop-up. Good. He hinted at a Christmas surprise. Nice. Do you know when he'll be releasing it? I would love to try it out. An ad came. Repeat my favorite skybox, you mean? My favorite skybox is the one with the clouds. The super plenty clouds in the sky filling the entire skybox. And these are like the small chunk clouds everywhere. That's my favorite. It's working now. You have it on automatic. Okay, great. Perfect. Yes, that's what you need to do. Glad to hear that it worked for you, Cubano. Christmas. Nice. I can't wait for it. Hopefully he releases it in the maybe next week. Otherwise I probably won't be able to try it. No, actually 2 weeks from now I can still manage it. Yeah, it should be fine. But this area looks pretty good. Looks pretty France-esque. Vive la France assets. Vegetation for sure. You can tell, right? You can tell the difference in quality. Compare that with the base game. So this is something from ProMods 2.2, I believe. Do I want to do the no GPS challenge again? The problem with that is it usually only works if you have the navigation to best. So if you're using the highways. If you're using the small roads, it gets confusing because the signs are not always accurate. For example, if you're going to Rome, normally you take this particular highway when you go to Rome, but when you have the small roads navigation, oh, that sky looks beautiful. If you use the small roads navigation, it might take you to a different route that actually is headed somewhere else. For example, to, I don't know, Bologna. I don't know if that makes sense at all. But yeah, that's a problem with small roads. You take detours. So in short, if you want to go no GPS, you'll have to go best navigation as well. Just driving through the highways. So no small roads sceneries. And we need a photo. Yeah. That's the one. That's the one. Shoo, beautiful. You do the no GPS challenge all the time in Britain. Nice. Is that with ProMods on? Now this looks nice. This looks like a beautiful scene. Can I make it a bit shorter? Yeah, that works. Works for me. True, that works well in ETS. In ETS2 it's a bit more complicated, I think. Like if you want to do a no GPS here, we can try it. But so we go through the A7, past the toll gate, turn around, follow the road. How the heck they follow that though? This is Trieste area. Yeah, it's going to be a bit too complicated. I think you can do it somehow, but it might require too much effort. Man, even the optimization in this area is nice. You have so much detail in this city, but it still behaves like a highway. The smoothness of a highway with only few objects in there. Super nice. I like it. You know the country well enough. Cool. It's nice. There's a certain level of satisfaction you get though, right? When you manage it without any GPS. Helps being raised here. That's true. That's very true. Okay, right now to hit those posts. And maybe I didn't need that signal. Oh, and I forgot to turn on traffic. That's why there's no car. There we go. No wonder it was feeling so lonely. Mandelsoft learned SES secret. Oh yeah, that's true. He knew how to optimize now, like count the number of objects and stuff. So the performance tuning of SES was handed over to him. Good luck in that Trieste spaghetti. I kind of remember that route. And no GPS challenge would be pretty hard there, I can imagine. Even with the GPS, it's already hard. You can use a cheat sheet. That's true, yeah. Normally, if you're a driver and you go somewhere without a GPS, you have to plan it in advance. And you have to draw the landmarks on a piece of paper and you refer to that. So you basically still have a map. You just have an old school map. Okay, let's go through here. Good. Does that mean Barcelona may not be so laggy soon? Well, they did improve it a bit already. But I don't think they have any plans on optimizing it further. So I think what we have right now, that's the optimized version already. There's still a lot of objects in there. But I think it's up to the guy who makes that part. Because they do have like ownership in certain areas. Phew, that was a bit close. You have to delete the climate folder. Yes. You go to the ProMods definition file and delete the entire climate folder. Otherwise, foggy weather won't take into full effect. You've just finished your delivery. Cool. Where did you go to? Yep, nothing else. That's it. You should be good to go. Yeah, that's sunset. And pretty soon, you'll see how that looks like for yourself. I think ProMods will stay away from Spain now. Is it? Oh, is that confirmed or a rumor or a confirmed rumor? Trucks empty. Transit. Okay, transit it is. I guess you should sleep soon. But let's see. Let's check it out. Stop here and let's check the route if we can sleep anywhere else before we get to our destination. Not rushing because this is a World of Trucks contract, but I want to align it pretty well. Right, there is no rest area anywhere nearby. There is something here in Trieste though. Let's probably sleep there. Oh wow, look at this, going around all the way. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's drop by Trieste. That actually looks simpler than this one. But this explores more. And let's go there. Let's go like that. Yeah, let's take that. Gonna hit that post? Not quite, thank you. How about this truck? Almost, not quite as well. What this truck? So many hazards. The lighting is good with foggy weather. Interior is also done with perfection in terms of lighting. Not confirmed, just a rumor and hunch. might make sense though. Makes sense to be the next one. Luxembourg to Duisburg. Nice. Spain price. No one will buy it. Well, not no one, but everyone will complain. I think the 3 most likely DLCs will be Ireland, Balkans, and Spain. Yeah, Balkans could also be, well, based on the location. But yeah, I think Spain is the most likely. Then they will concentrate on ATS more. But I think they already have different teams for that. So they might be concentrating on both actually. They might be working in parallel. Working fully, like separately on that. What steering wheel do I use? A G27. Yes, as Rohan mentioned. Thanks, Rohan. What happened to the sunset? Like in a matter of seconds, everything just went away. The sunset just said bye, see ya. That's fine, we're almost in Trieste. They have stated that they are starting. Whoa, sorry, my bad, go ahead. Starting 2 DLC teams for each game. Four teams total, wow. That's cool. Now that sounds good. That should speed up the process. Oh, whew. Almost hit that. Put your main lights on. Yeah, I was a bit I forgot that a while ago. They're on now. Next best thing they can do is to rework UK, Germany, and a lot of other places. Yeah, we had that discussion last stream. But yeah, you guys pointed out a good point. You guys gave out a good point. It might not be in SCS's best interests to do that, because they probably can't charge for that. They can, but people will complain. And they might earn more. And people will probably like more if they instead add a new map, a new country in there. So not sure if that's possible, although personally I would like it, but I'm not sure if it makes sense from SCS's point of view. We're hoping to get G29 for Christmas and a shifter from your family. Nice. Wish real hard and give lots of hints. You'll enjoy it for sure. It's a game changer. I think that's the biggest game changer when you're driving. Like actually getting a steering wheel, you'll drive on for hours and Feb 3rd on your birthday. Cool. Slow down. Where's the hotel? Hotel is nearby. You can see hints of Trieste over here. Interestingly enough, I'm not lagging yet, but I think it's coming. Yeah, okay, I'm getting it now. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. T region is there. What do you mean? T region is where? Russia will be the next place. Where is the entrance to the hotel? There it is. You use a 10-year-old G25. Wow, and it's still good. It's nice. And you used it even for racing and it still works. Wow. You're a very careful guy. There we go. Give me sun. What am maybe not. A little. There's a little there. You can blame autumn for that. Winter. Logitech wheels are tanks. That's good to hear. I would need this G27 to be a tank. Because they have stopped producing it. Oh, time the curb. We're only using the keyboard. Yeah, when you get the wheel, you'll love it. Gonna hit that. Oh, okay, good. So it seems like the Trieste plan is a bit of a party pooper because it's dark. So let's just go out. Wait a minute. Where are we going? When they have that. Okay, so yeah, we're going back and through the toll. Okay, fine. You can use a game controller as well. Yeah, some people actually prefer keyboard and mouse over a controller, like using mouse steering. I haven't personally tried it. I didn't like it before, but it makes a lot of sense. Gives you that sensitivity, gives you that control. You got your TrackIR today. Wow. That's the second game changer. When you get your wheel, it feels so immersive, but you feel like something's missing. TrackIR completes that feeling. So you don't have to use your mouse anymore when looking around like this. It's perfect. Man, I'm sure you'll enjoy trucking even more, Alex. Which one did you get? Did you get the Pro or this hat clip? Congrats. Were you able to use Squirrel's code for the TrackIR? I think he has a code so you can get a small discount. Wow, how dark can it be? Found deal, 165 US for TrackIR with Pro Clip. That's very cheap, isn't it? That's quite cheap, I think. Well, I am thinking in Singapore dollars. In Singapore dollars, it's around 200 plus. But yeah, maybe that's... or 300 plus, was it? Can't remember. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. You can't join Discord, why not? What's it saying? You should be able to if you just click the link. Or doesn't it work anymore? TrackIR is so great, you don't know how you lived without it. True. Yeah. Whenever I play, I can't play anymore without. I always have to put my cap on. Oh, now the sun comes. After we've left Trieste. But that's fine. Better late than never. Error when you click the link. Maybe I need the new invite link. Let's pause the game on this after this toll gate. Let me have a look there. Actually, I might not be able to make it in time. It might take some time. I'll double check after the stream. Oh, we do have the new toll gates here already. Nice. So this is Italia DLC now, looks like, based on how the toll gates look. Thank you for the follow, Chris Magnus. Appreciate that. Thanks for creating an account just to watch. Nice houses there on the side. Milano, Venezia. How do you say it in Venice? Just say Venice. What is that on the right? Villes something. Is that a place that we should have explored? Oh yeah, that looked quite interesting, huh? There was no discoverable there, but the roads are pretty interesting. Okay. You were on Amazon around July. I was looking at TrackIR, and you accidentally hit the vibe with one click and didn't know it's ordered until it showed your doorstep. Okay, if you say so. An accident. It was your subconscious doing the action. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Feel free to say hi in chat so I can greet you. Otherwise, lurk away. More than welcome. The Pro clip is a lighted head clip. Yeah, I'm quite torn actually which one I like better. I don't have the Pro clip though, but I think I do want to get it. If you're using a headset most of the time anyway, it would make sense. Because it should be less prone to glares and like wrong reading of signals. This is gorgeous. We'll have to take a photo over here. Hey legend, been watching the vids for a while. First time you found me on Twitch. Thanks. Welcome to the stream, and thanks for watching the vids. Glad you're enjoying them. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. And also with the fog in the distance just adds to the overall scene. Look at that. And the different layers of roads. Now that's something, huh? Now that's a view. I'll take that, please. Thank you. Let's take one more. Something more of a cinematic shot. Like from here, maybe. That also works for me. Hey, Neshki. Welcome back. How are you? Glad you could join. Doing some fine tuning with the angles and stuff. Show those lines. Perfect. Beautiful. And let me just get one more, guys. Sorry, it's just I'm really enjoying myself here. That seems a bit too wide. Yeah, that one works as well. Beautiful. Can't wait for tomorrow. How big is the download? It's I can't remember. I think it's around 1.5 gigs. I think. Let's try a different dashboard panel and let me have a look at this. Oh yeah, okay, it doesn't update, unfortunately. I thought it was real time. Doesn't update with your load. Even the trailer weight. Unfortunately, it's just a design. But I guess it's a game limitation. They probably don't have that information. Right, and then cruise control. Well, let's keep it with the turbo. That thing. Just came back, had problems with your net. Glad you were able to fix it. Loading simulator, aka ProMods, looks great. RusMap is here. RusMap is here. And this is Italia DLC now. This is no longer ProMods territory. So we have Italia, ProMods, and RusMap. Foggy weather coming out tomorrow. Where did you see that news? I haven't heard anything about it. Veneto. Can't wait anymore. I totally understand the feeling. And yeah, the Clumsy Cup is back. So we have mods again. Telepass. Should be on the left lane. Next week, can you drive the new Scania R? But it's almost the same as the Scania S, right? Do you like it better than the S? The only main difference from the inside is that elevated floor on the R. We're just asking. Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, there is no release date yet. It's ready when it's ready, as always. Turn on the lights here. I think the dashboard is a little different. The dashboard, I think, is the same, but this one is from a mod, so that's maybe why it looks different. This is from Piva's mod, that's why I have Clumsy trucking down there. Can customize the text. You're a lucky man. Yeah, he is. And he's actually a very hardworking one as well. He got foggy weather not by chance, he got foggy weather by hard work. So props to you, Rohan. Good job. Actually, Legend, there is already one. I have it here enabled. So Shumi has a beta version for his gates, for his animated gates, and it's working most of the time. That when the gate opens, you can go through. You can go through immediately. There is no invisible wall anymore. We did encounter some hiccups earlier, but I think that's just the beta version. Once it's fully released, should be able to. Should be smoother. You can check it out, !mods, that will, and find animated gates keyword. It should have a link to the SES forums, and then there at the bottom of the first post is a link to a download link for the beta version if you're interested to try it out. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you did it already. Why don't I go faster? Hey Lucas, because the speed limit is 80, so why would you go any faster? We're trying to drive a truck in making it as real world as possible, as realistic as possible. So I don't think we want to make it something like GTA where we just speed through. Yeah, for sure. Did you go for the V8 or the V6? I prefer the V8 because this has the Krish Boom sound in there. V8, Krish Boom already has a V8 stock sound. The L6 is still work in progress from him, so I'm going with the V8. It's a bit too fast. Clumsy plays GTA before in the console, but not on the PC. During the time when What was the big one? Was it GTA 4 or 5? I think it was 5. When it first came out, I didn't have a PC, so I wasn't able to play. I didn't have a PC, I didn't have a modern console, so I wasn't able to play it. And then when I got a PC, I was just too interested about it anymore. Maybe if I get it on sale though, maybe I can try it out. I've always wanted to try it. Bologna, there you go. Speed is 60, okay. Not to lose money because of the police, yeah. It's kind of irritating when you hear the police sirens go off because of you every time. And I do want to, even without the police, I do want to simulate the real world limits. So we're not trying to go there fast, we're enjoying the entire trip. Just enjoying the view. A scenic tour. And that's why I also hate getting the urgent deliveries. I don't like being rushed. GTA 5, okay, GTA 5. Do I put the animated gates lower or higher than ProMods? I put it higher. And it seems to be working fine. GTA 5 is great. Online got ruined by microtransactions. How does the online work? Is it like... I don't know how online works. I saw some streams from Squirrel before. I think they were doing the heist thing. But in general, do you have like a co-op mode where you can like play the story mode with a friend or something like that? Or is it like mainly for versus or something like, I don't know, special scenarios only? GTA 5's on sale now, not super cheap, $19.99. I am quite tempted to try it out, just to test my system. Although I am quite busy with everything else, so I might not be able to maximize it anyway. Maybe it will go even lower during Christmas sale. I have no clue. Maybe you might try Train Sim. Train Sim is also something I want to get in on, especially with the new DLC coming. That one is in Germany, right? Can I do a stream playing in Norway? Yeah, for sure. Maybe when Scandinavia mod is released, maybe when a new update is released, Scandinavia mod, we can head back into Norway. But right now we're focusing on the south because of Italia DLC. Unknown URL scheme. Is that the error you're getting in Discord? You might need this. Are you playing Cubano? Are you playing it from the phone or from the desktop? You might need the Discord app or something. Maybe it's looking for the Discord software, Discord app, and you don't have it. Not sure. Bologna, there we go. But wait a minute. Oh wow. How the heck does that work? That junction works super weird. Do I have to go here? Let's follow the GPS. Or is it just making me go around in loops? Do you think the new Scania will be compatible with Griffin DLC? Or will they make a new DLC? Some parts are compatible, but I think the major config parts are not. Like the stickers, the lighting, that can work. Okay, I'm glad I went here. This is the right way. So if you look, I actually have the Griffin, some of the Griffin items, the back panel, that thing. But this is from a mod. So I downloaded the mod where you can, if you have the Griffin DLC, it makes some of the parts compatible with this truck. Some, but not all. So yeah, you can go with that in the meantime. And it's in the mods list as well. ! Mods. Sure thing, Rohan. Train sim costs a lot. It does go on sale though, oftentimes. So maybe during Christmas. But yeah, I'm still not too sure about that. GTA I can buy, but I'm not going to stream it or record it, so I'm not sure if it's worth it. I might just spend something where I could also stream and record. That bridge looks interesting, doesn't it? Looks better from this other side. GTA 5 on Steam has poor reviews now. Why? What happened? What changed? Used to be good, right? Is it because of the mods or something? I heard something about the mods that not being officially allowed. Was that GTA 5? You looked in your cell phone, you have Discord in your cell phone. Maybe there is something wrong with the default apps in your phone. It doesn't load Discord even with the Discord link. Maybe try in desktop if that's possible for you. GTA, okay. It was, but shot itself on the foot, in the foot. Okay, we're staying here. Man, this intersection just looks so good. Super confusing, but good nonetheless. I like these kinds of junctions, and we'll take a photo once we go. Are we going up there? No, we're not going up. Crap. I was hoping we could go up. Maybe after we cross here. Yeah, after we come up here. Take a photo. Show how the entire junction looks like. Somewhere. All the DLC paid more than $100. Wow. How about that? Take a photo like that. Getting poor reviews because of the expensive microtransactions. You can spend real cash to get money in game. Oh, really? Wow. That doesn't sound good. Take-Two issued the C&D, cease and desist. Is that to open for one of the major mod platforms for GTA 5? Ah, okay. Yeah, I heard that's the one I heard about. You can't really see the junction from here. That's too bad. This is a very nice junction, but you can't find a nice angle for it. Maybe have to go up top. Let me see. Let me try if I can do something. It's 10 AM for you. Oh, same here. Where are you from? Oh, my bad. There it is. There it is. You can see from here if you're way up on top. Yes, yes, I'm coming. Apparently they just keep adding expensive planes and cars, so don't fix the fundamental problems with the game that the community is complaining about, because that's the one that brings money. Yeah, I can imagine. Alright, Shane, have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for the inputs as always, and see you next time. You watched a video about it recently. You've only played it on PS3, single player and online. I'll check it out if I get some time. Most likely not today, but yeah, I'm quite interested to see what I've been missing. You're from Norway, but you live in Manila. Ah, nice. Wow, I'm originally from Manila. I'm Filipino, so you probably the accent is very familiar for you, huh? You hear it every day. Alright, Leova. Thanks a lot. Thanks. Have a good night. Catch you next time. Thanks for dropping by. Wait, what? Hey, Sheng. Why? What's up? FSX. The thing is, I don't know how to fly a plane. And I don't think I can invest the time to learn it. At least not right now. So maybe when I do get the time. But maybe I'll try something different. What is it? Explain. Maybe Explain I'll try. Because that's the newest one, right? The thing I hate about these flight simulators is they're usually not optimized. So you get pretty crappy frame rates normally, unless you have a very powerful PC. And is it this one? It's not this one. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. You're moving back to Norway next summer. Ah, okay. Cool. Don't hear a lot of Norwegians going to Manila. It's nice. Are you there for work? For studies? You're homesick from school today. Ah, okay. So you're like an exchange student. Huh? Nice. Do you miss the snow and the cold? Because it's a very different scenario in Manila, isn't it? Your mom's work. Ah, okay. So she took you with her. I see. Well, I hope my fellow countrymen are treating you guys okay. We tend to be pretty nice to foreigners though. So I have a feeling you're fine. Hopefully. Finally, finishing this delivery with all those mishaps. And all those weird things that we've seen. Main job done. Almost. Not quite there yet. Almost. One thing you must know is how to start landing in autopilot. Well, I've seen some streams from Squirrel because I was trying to gauge how difficult it was, and the amount of things you have to take into consideration in the beginning, in the taking off and then landing, is just unbelievably complicated. XMR. It's like this one. You're behind, right? You're 13 years old and you're celebrating Christmas in Norway, leaving in 1 week. Cool. Well, glad that works out. At least you'll be having Christmas in Norway. Great. Taking off is easy, landing is hard. Man, even for me, taking off is hard. I do want to learn it though, but yeah, it requires a bit of time to understand all the controls, and it depends on the plane, right? It varies on the plane. But maybe I can start with those simple ones. Maybe when I don't know, is there a decent flight sim game out there that's friendly on beginners? I did hear that there's this Dovetail flight school, right? Something like that. I'm not sure if it's worth it. Wow, that's a bit off. There's not enough space for it. Maybe I steer to the right first. Try to see. You were in a... wait. Norway is just so beautiful. Oh yeah. Even here in game, you can see the beauty. How much more in real life, huh? Aerofly Simulator. Should learn trains first, then move on to planes. That's true. That is true. Let's check. Wow. Nothing can be further than that. That's so wrong. On so many levels. X-Plane 11 is fine for beginners. Okay. Trains is a good intermediate step to complicated machines. Well, I think that's fair. Because even though it sounds simple, like with all those, how do you say? I think I'm gonna hit that guy again. I really do suck with blindside reverses. Just can't get the concept. It's a bit too much. I'm hitting something. Man! I can't even understand what I'm seeing in the mirror. Okay, let's give it a bit more space. Let's make this work. This job just doesn't want to end. 2D first and 3D. Yeah. Some mod planes are super detailed, but you don't have to fly them. Ah, I see. Yeah, I can start with the beginner plane. The one used by those learning to fly in real life. Like those small propeller planes. Oops, that's a bit too much. There you go. That seemed to work out pretty nice. Isn't so bad.
Now, only a handful of humans remain, struggling for survival.
There we go. Let's go out. And detach the trailer. Finally. Traffic mod doesn't work for you. Traffic mods don't work yet in 1.30. Yeah, it doesn't work yet. You'll have to wait until they release an updated version. Train simulator is easier than plane because in plane you must know a lot of physics and maths. Yeah, that makes sense. Can imagine. Yeah, maybe we start with train simulator. It looks better anyway, visually. Your video when you drove to Bergen made you want to play ETS2 there. If you don't have the Scandinavia DLC. Ah, maybe you can buy it for Christmas. Maybe you can ask your mom to give it as a Christmas gift to you. Buy the entire thing. All the DLCs. That delivery took so long that it reached 2 seasons. Yeah. And with all the mishaps, it was a bit messy. Can we get an external contract here? So where do you guys want to go? Do you want to explore more of Italy? Or do you want to go to a different part in Europe? Not like we have enough time. We have like 40 minutes, but we can maybe travel somewhere near. So Zara? Or I can always teleport. You lost your key for ETS. How does that work? Have I visited the city of Terni yet? This one. I don't think I have. That's 476 kilometers. If you go there, it's 350. That might work. Try playing Kerbal Space Program. I've heard stories about that. It's a very nice game. Not a new one, but it's very nice. Hoping for the Steam gift card and then planning on buying Scandinavia DLC and American Truck Simulator. Sounds like a good plan. Yeah. Just want to say hi. Alright, have a good one, Eshki. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, it's quite late. Thanks a lot. Hardest part is signals and learning the way it works. Yeah. There's that like AWS, right? And all those other features. Keeping time schedule and freight. Learn how not to die from boredom. Waiting on priority trains to pass on main track. Man, that doesn't sound so good. The east-west road tourney is quite nice. East-west road to tourney. What does that mean? This one? This particular one, you mean? We could try and go there. Let's see if there's something going. Torino. Cologne. Calais. No, there's nothing specific. But maybe there's something in the freight market. I live in Singapore now. Yeah. But I'm originally from the Philippines. Bologna. Let's see. I could probably sort by destination and look for something going to Terni, wasn't it? Terni. It's W Trondheim. Okay, this one here. Tallinn. Taranto. Also Tarantos. Terni, there we go. Wow. That's a bit of a long drive. Hanover. Another one. There are only two. Okay, so that won't work for us. That will not work. What we can try though, if something is going south. So from Bologna, maybe there's something going south already. Let's see. Italy. Verona? No. That one. We can try that. Or Napoli. Yeah, Napoli we can do. And then we can pass by Terni. It's a bit long though. Went there for 2 hours, crossed Malaysia. It was so annoying crossing the border. I know how we feel. How long did it take you? And did you go via bus? This bus is really long because of the border. So many people. Can try that. Yeah, let's go try that. Go to Napoli. Finish the stream. It's urgent though, so we might be late. Wait a minute, before we do that, maybe there is something in the World of Trucks contracts. Who knows, we might get lucky. Torino. Venice. Venezia. Bologna. Everything's going to Venice, Milano, Bologna. Welcome back, Rohan. Looking for a job. Going south? There is nothing. Okay, fine. That's it then. We go for that one. I think it's in... Okay, that's good. It's in the same establishment. Yes, you took the bus. But the border inside took 1 to 2 hours. Yes, that's the irritating part there. We took a bus as well before. Took us like 3 hours in the border because all the buses arrive at the same time, and so you can imagine the number of people. So they drop you off before the border, you go through immigration, and then you go back to on the bus. Right on the bus, they meet you on the other end. Just eating dinner. You were eating dinner. What did you have? Now I'm hungry. Ooh, lots of different stuff here. What works well with our truck? Not really so much. I'm okay with that. 24 tons going to Napoli. See for today, good night or good day. Alright, Cubano. Thanks a lot. Have a good night. Where the heck is my trailer? It's in the back, maybe? Oh, interesting. You've been a moderator for quite some time for Radu. Ah, nice. It won't use mod trailers, but has no problem with mods. Which one is that, Mac? I think I didn't. I missed the previous post. Maybe I just forgot. Radu streams at a time you normally can't watch. Actually, I've never seen any of his vids. Maybe I should check him out, huh? Where is he from? Blue and red. Not too bad. Every sky foggy weather looks beautiful. Well, that's the idea. Brake. Lights. Indicators. And reverse. Good. Good to go. Am I going to stream tomorrow? No, unfortunately not. The next one will be on Wednesday. Same time, 8 AM, but it's not going to be trucking. On Wednesday, we'll be back in Subnautica. It's perfect because there's a new version which just released. The eye candy update for Subnautica. Radu. Ah, okay. Radu, it's Riverstein. Alright. Okay, I didn't. So Radu is his real name? Ah, okay. I see. Cool. Yeah, I just recently found him because of the mod that you posted. Remember that light grill you posted? That was like super flashy. He had like a video showcasing that, so I took a look. I liked his video, and yeah, I found him through there, and then discovered that yeah, you're a moderator for him. Cool. He means to drive his Scania into the water first in the Subnautica stream. Exactly. That's the plan. Am I going through to reroute through Turney? That's a good point. That's the entire purpose of this, ideally. So we could go there maybe. Or wow, why is this 1,324 kilometers? Okay, that's 930. How about that? How about that way? 980. We might not be able to finish this though in 30 minutes. I doubt we can. Yeah, that's a bit too long. What we can do though is go the short path. If we go there and then pass through turning like this, and then pass through the main roads, just skip everything like that, At 762, that's passable. Yeah, I think I can do that. Go through the highways. Right. Try not to go through those things there. Yeah. Like that. What the heck? Why is that looping? Oh, interesting. Okay. No, I'm not streaming tomorrow, Chris. I only stream Wednesdays and Fridays. I'll be streaming next Wednesday, but it's going to be Subnautica. It's a different game. Oh, not that one. There we go. Does that work? I think that works. How come you have Mighty Griffin DLC for the new Scania in the mod itself, but can't get customizations like you did on RGL? You won't get everything. Not everything is compatible. So you'll have to bear with it. I think we can go through here. Oh, wait a minute. That makes things longer. Okay, go through here. There, right. Good. I think that's as straight as we could get. This one though, we don't really need that. Just you go straight through. Good. Okay, it's good for me. So it's not going to be small roads day. It's going to be a highway journey, a bit faster than usual, an expedited journey. But that should be fine. We'll get to see those nice intersections anyway. Right, I'm going back to chat. Exactly what Alex said about Mighty Griffin DLC. You can check out the mods list, !mods, for that mod that Alex is talking about. The Mighty Griffin compatibility mod, which makes some parts enabled for this new Scania, but not all. You can type !mods QF, and then if you look at the accessories section in the ETS2 tab, one of those items at the bottom of that list is the Mighty Griffin compatibility for the new Scanias, and there should be a link somewhere on that row. No, not this one. My bad. Not yet. Here. Can't afford any detours today. You can finally uninstall Reshade and SweetFX. Oh yes, congrats. Congrats. You don't need the DAF tuning pack, but if you do, you'll also be able to use some of the items there for the new Scania if you have that mod, that compatibility mod in the mods list. Reversing on a highway to exit ramp. What can go wrong? It's all part of the plan, right? It's all part of the plan. The DAF mods do show up if you have DLC, exactly. Squeeze in. Thank you. But you, I'm not letting you squeeze in. You solve your own problem. Telepasses on the left. Good. I like this setup. You know, highway in the middle, toll gates on the side. Looks super realistic. And nice to see that you have the GG now. It works now for you, Sheng. Is ProMods really that smooth now? I don't think they changed the performance a lot. They just made it compatible What changed dramatically is the loading time, because of the change in 1.30. So now you don't have to wait for 5 minutes, 10 minutes to load your ProMods, maybe except for the first time. Second time onwards, it's super fast. But in terms of performance for the overall maps, I think it's mostly the same. So some areas are pretty good, some are a bit slow, but you get a lot of detail in there as a trade-off. So it's not totally bad. But yeah, you always get quality content. It's just that sometimes your frame rate gets hurt. At least you didn't back under the wrong end of the trailer on the stream. Am I the only one who got confused there? I think I was the only one who got it wrong, huh? Everyone else was commenting, wasn't that like the back end? Well, the trailer looked similar. It looked pretty like symmetrical, didn't it? Maybe it didn't. Maybe it was just me. You will always have some lags with ProMods because it's not as optimized as the original game. Yeah, you'll definitely feel it, and I do notice it when you play the vanilla profile, so no mods whatsoever, and then play this profile. You do get some lag, some additional lag. It's not significant, but it's there, and it highly depends on which mods you enable. So I've disabled most of Chassis mods because of that. Because as beautiful as they are, for my PC they cause a micro stutter. So if you're having like a smooth drive like this, and then at some points you'll get like hiccups, because I think probably the vehicle is being loaded in. Because from what I heard, his models are super detailed and they don't have that LOD. So normally when things are from a distance, they're rendered in a different way. They're rendered with less detail. I think his models are rendered the same way regardless of how far they are. You see some strange lines that are from Jazzycat stuff. You see it where, Alex? Here? In my screen or in your game? And what kind of red lines? In the console. Okay, I see. Some error in textures, you mean? Yeah, maybe. I have so many red lines, I don't even look at it anymore. As long as it doesn't crash, I'm pretty happy. Abruzzo. You won't be able to see the streams for a long time. Oh yeah, because you'll be in Norway. No problem, Chris. Have fun, enjoy going back. I'm sure you're super excited. And yeah, make the most out of it. Spend time with your family and stuff. Are you going back to Manila afterwards, or are you staying good for in Norway? Dashboard. Are you asking? I do think we need some fuel. So let's go and stop by this next one. Man, the highways here are super nice, huh? 3 lanes, nice scenery. Complete road signs, even with those emergency shoulder lines, shoulder slots. I love it. Red lines he meant on dashboard. No, I think he meant on the console. Okay, maybe next stop, because I forgot to slow down. You're coming back for another 6 months. Okay, alright. I'll catch you then. I'll catch you, Jan, during that time. But yes, enjoy your time in Norway, and tell us some stories when you're back. Have a good one. This Viva dashboard works well with the red and black interior mode. Oh, does it? The one in the Steam Workshop. I tried it out once, that red and black interior mode. It was nice, but it was a bit too black for my taste. It was a bit too... how do you say? Actually, you know what? That might be a good point. Maybe I can try it for this truck, because it would be perfect, wouldn't it? Being red and everything, and the outside. Because before I was looking for that elegant look, and now I'm more into the customized look. So I'm pretty okay with having it like on the... having a much more aggressive color inside. So I might try that out. Thanks for raising that. I might just try it. This is probably 40, 70. No, I doubt it. It's going to slow down here for sure. Yeah, there you go. 40, hidden by the trees. 40 speed limit hidden by the trees, and the cop car is waiting right after this. Classic. What's that called? Classic bait. Hiding the sign in trees and catching anyone who doesn't see it. You 2 quizzes for tomorrow. Need to study? Yes, you do. No problem, man. No problem. Sure thing. Go ahead. If you're going via Imgur though, I highly recommend uploading an entire album and posting the album link. So you just post one. And that way we get to see the pictures better as well. They're all organized in a better format in Imgur. Have a good night, Rohan. Good luck again with the quiz. Enjoy your studies. In your vid going to Bergen by the IKEA in Bergen, you pass there to go to your grandparents' house. Wow, it's that accurate, huh? Nice. So there's really an IKEA at that point, an IKEA. That's amazing. Man, that feels so good when you know the real place, and how you see it in game is pretty reflective of that. That must feel really great, huh? Can imagine. Enjoy that foggy weather. Yeah. Enjoy. Really happy for you, Rohan. Let's go back to that Scania logo. It's pretty iconic, this one. Okay, why is this guy slowing down? Super slow now. Let's give him a bit of space. You had a problem, but you're back. Welcome back. Oh yeah, because you're in Manila, yeah, you would probably have some hard time with the stream. The highest quality will probably not be available for you. It won't, the speed won't be able to handle it normally with normal internet speeds in Manila. But yeah, if you set it to auto, it should still work. Oh, this is the road with the the train. There it is. We'll be crossing there again. We'll be coming from a different direction now. Yeah, this is a really nice view, even with the rain in there. Just got an ad. That's Twitch for you. I remember this road. We went here in the vanilla profile. Cool. Yeah, you got them? They arrived? Did they arrive together with your TrackIR? That's perfect then, huh? Clipping the TrackIR there and listening via those new headphones? Wow, that's a good combo. Light and comfy. Nice. Those are what again? Philips. A certain Philips model, right? Well, good to know that it works. And it works well. This truck is being such a pain. I wish he would just turn already. Move away. Turn right or something. Disappear. Teleport. Philips SHP 9500. Ah, cool. Oops. Why is it 50 here? Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is the one with the nice view. It's quite interesting seeing this in foggy weather. Seeing it in a more toned down look. Much less of the reddish tint and more of the natural effect. Oh, I almost got caught there. I almost got caught speeding there. Almost didn't make it. In Italia, are you allowed with double trailers? No, I don't think it's allowed. Tandems, I'm not sure if it's possible. Maybe. But doubles, I don't think so. Doubles are only allowed in Scandinavia, right? Scandinavia and Germany, I think. Can't remember the exact places. Alright, Chris. Sure thing. See you later. Or in case we don't catch each other, have a good day and catch you soon. Sure. Thanks. Now I'm excited for Grimes to release his Frosty mod. I wonder if he'll be changing all the trees here into snow as well. Does it? Does anyone know if it snows in Italy? I mean, is it like... because it's going on the southern end of Europe. So it's probably more... it's probably a lot warmer. And if I remember what my boss told me before, he's from Rome. Think cannot remember it so much. I think he said it does, but barely, rarely, very rarely. I think so. Yeah, maybe not so much. So maybe it gets cold but not enough to snow. So I'm not sure if it's realistic to change these into like snowy trees. So maybe that's an excuse for Grimes. He would just need to then make his mod compatible with 1.30, but it doesn't need to convert these trees into their snowy versions. I don't know. Maybe he will anyway, just to keep it consistent. But that will mean he would need a lot of time to do that. We'll see. This is one of those nice areas. Even if it's raining, you can see the beauty in it. And I can imagine a place like this. We have a similar place like this in the Philippines. You go there when you want to be somewhere cold, and when you reach the places, like you go up, you go to a higher elevation, and then when you're in that area, the feeling is exactly like this, like a bit foggy, a bit rainy, but a lot colder than usual. It's perfect. You're driving through the windy roads like this. So good. North of Italy. Ah, ski resorts. Okay, north of Italy still has a lot of snow. Okay, I see. Probably like the southern US, only rarely, but everyone slides off the road. Yeah. Because they don't know how to drive in snow. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. Probably, huh? Yeah, like in what's southern US? Like Florida? Something like that. From the TV series that I'm watching, Florida looks like a very warm place. Wow, look at that. And just like that, the weather turned. Now that's exactly what they're looking for in a road like this. Super scenic. From Georgia south, everything shuts down when it snows in Mannequin Juice. Oh, let's take one photo of the truck. Why not? I haven't taken a decent photo of it yet. That one would work just fine. That one works just fine. Or maybe from here. No, we can't see the sun anymore. It should be here. Oh, nice reflection there. Cool. It's snowing at the moment in Texas. Wow. Is that rare? Does that happen often? I didn't know Texas. Like, my impression of Texas is always like this hot place, like deserty place. But that's maybe because of the I'm pretty ignorant about that. So maybe it looks quite different from what I'm imagining. I'm imagining like cowboys and deserts and heat. For South Texas, it's rare. Northern Texas snows every winter. Ah, okay. Well, yes, because the Texas is such a huge state. You probably, yeah, you can classify North and South, but it will have a different connotation. Squeeze in, thank you. Terni, here we are. Dallas has blizzards too from time to time. I see. So yeah, it does snow. Cool. Oh, that's some view, huh? Let's go and check this mechanic. Oh, I think all the mechanics here in Italia already have the animated gates. So maybe mostly the animated gates by Shumi are only for the areas outside Italia. Speeding. Welcome back. Wow, that's fast. How long do we have in the trip? 357 kilometers. Okay, this doesn't have a gate. Oh, there it is. It has. But this one is from Italy DLC, I believe. Yeah, looks like it. Oh, alright, sure thing. No worries. more recommendation video. I would like to, but it takes a bit of time. Maybe in the future. What I usually do is I include it in my Let's Play series, my main series in YouTube. Ouch, ouch! Whenever I try a mod, I show it there. But that's an entire Let's Play episode. But you can cut off to the beginnings or some parts, and you'll still be able to see some mods. So if you go to my YouTube channel and just check out the main series, I do feature some mods there from time to time. The title would say it, what kind of mod it is. Let's go with that one. Whoa, that was a huge lag. Have you had problems with YouTube demonetizing videos? Oh, a lot. A lot. Almost every video I upload gets demonetized. And it's so irritating. Because, you know that video I have, that Italia DLC first look? It was getting so many views. Because of the release. I was able to release it just in time for the official release of Italia DLC, so lots of people were looking for it. And they decided that time to demonetize it. That's the bad thing. That's what I hate. It's not consistent at all. Like, you upload something, you wait for a few days, it's okay, and then the next day you just see it demonetized. So you don't even notice it. There's not even any notification. So you really have to look at your videos, see if something gets demonetized, if something becomes demonetized. It can jump from one to the other in a snap, and they won't even let you know. I mean, I understand that the logic is not perfect. It has like a machine learning type of thing. It's automated, how it flags the videos, and it's not perfect yet. That I can understand, but it's not consistent, and it's not like. They should say that you could do that that it gets flagged after you upload, a few hours after upload, but it shouldn't get flagged in the middle. Or at the very least, they should notify you. Yeah, I'm sure. Like, I think most of the YouTubers are having that problem. It's just, yeah, if you're in it for the money, if you're really doing it full time, it hurts a lot. Hurts really a lot. Well, but for me, I mean, it's irritating, but since I don't really earn much here anyway, barely anything, so it doesn't hurt as much. But it's still, I mean, it's your hard work, right? And it's a bit frustrating that way. How much more for those with higher stakes? Man, this is a pretty nice view. I'll have to not pass this up. To take a photo here. Wish there could be a private server mod for ETS2. Oh yeah. If that was possible, I would definitely go with that, and we can have like a viewer stream session where we could just play all together. That would be so fun. How can we do this? Wider field of view. Actually, I don't think I have my mod here. The one which allows the extended camera range. That's what I'm missing. Yeah, I can't squeeze up farther. What could be more family friendly than your channel? No, right? Yeah, it's just the machine learning thing is not perfect. It's very flawed, actually. And they're still working on it. And in the meantime, they affect everybody. The thing is, when they demonetize it, you can request a manual review. And the good thing is they do review it, Sometimes they review it very fast, sometimes it takes a couple of days, but they do review it. So at least there is that, but you lose a couple of days worth of revenue. And for big guys, that means a lot. For me, that might be, I don't know, a few cents. But all those add up, right? So in the long run, it's really not good. Alright, Chris. Have a good day. See you next time. Yeah. And enjoy Norway. So for those who just joined us, whether you're a subscriber, follower, or just saw the channel, feel free to join the Discord server in that link. That should get you started. We are pretty active these days, I'm happy to say. We are sharing a lot of tidbits, especially for Truck Sim. New mods, new updates, insider information from our mod authors, ProMods, Foggy Weather. It's been a very enjoyable. Ooh, what the heck did that car do? Insane. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, we've been getting a lot of. We've been interacting a lot the past few weeks. Pretty enjoyable. Many roads lead to Rome. Okay, 1/4. Cool. That beep from the toll scared you? Then you stepped on the mine in Fallout. Rip. How far are you in Fallout already? Do you know if you're close to finishing it? Man, I would like to play so many games. Thing is, even during my vacation, I think I still have a lot of things to do. First, I have to catch up on vids. I have to record in advance, and then I have some real life stuff to work on, wrapping gifts, cleaning the house, working on other stuff that I probably won't have time to just play for the sake of it. You're near the Institute fight. Okay. I didn't reach that. I was only like probably a few hours in. How long is it? How long have you been playing? Is there like a number of hours played? I'd like to get a ballpark figure of how long it takes to finish the main storyline. Maybe I'll play it just for that. And I do have it in my library already, so it shouldn't hurt that much. At least it will be free. 200 hours. Okay, I was hoping like 8 hours or 20 hours. 200, alright, probably. But that's good, that's good. That means it's really taking very long. Means you can do a lot of things with it. Cool. Maybe I'll get a chance to play it. Hopefully, we'll see. We can get it done quickly. Yeah. To be honest though, I probably won't like to rush it as well. I probably want to do it the same as you. I might not max out everything, but I think I'll want to explore most of the other storylines. By the way, this dashboard looks very good at night. I love those like green lines, green curvy lines. They look so good. Man, that looks really well at night. In the morning, it's not so different from the base dashboard, from the default dashboard. But here, it looks pretty cool actually. I like it. And yeah, that Scania logo just adds even more beauty. There's actually an add-on for this dashboard. Instead of having the Scania logo there, you get the V8 logo. And I initially downloaded it, but for some reason I didn't like it because for some reason the V8 logo is a bit like too black. You can't really see the V8 sign. You can only see the shadows of the V8. And I'm not sure if that was intentional. But even in Piva's screenshot in the forum thread, that V8 logo was barely discernible. So I'm not sure why that is, if that's really how it looks in real life or something. But I would have preferred like a more like standout V8 logo. Did you check the load indicator in the dash? Yes, I did a while ago. It's not there, unfortunately. Look, it's 0. Yeah. Doesn't update. I was hoping it would update at the weight of the trailer at least. But I don't know if that's a game limitation or something. Man, it's dark. How far away are we? 200 kilometers, okay. It's a bit far. I thought we were almost there. I always forget to check. Yeah, I almost did. I checked a while ago. And we do need that fuel. Looks like we do need that fuel. Oh, it's really dark in here. What is this? 172 hours? What is that for? That engine thing? And yeah, I know I'm speeding. Slow it down. Napoli, straight ahead. Good. R meter. What's an R meter? It looks like it. There was it said engine and then there was a clock icon. So it seemed to signify time. Next maintenance. Hey Spiker. Let's take a look. Where was it? That one. 172. Let me zoom here and see when it would change. Okay, let's stay here in this window. So when it becomes like, I don't know, 2200, 173, it increases, it doesn't decrease. So maybe it's the, I don't know, total number of hours the engine is running? I don't know. Does it make sense? Is that a valid metric in truck sense? Sleep first and then I'll gas up after. Good. Many companies want the total number of hours the engine runs. Idling and underload for maintenance reasons. Ah, okay, I see. Alright, so that's a valid metric then. Okay, that makes sense. So they know when the engine has to be serviced and stuff. Cool. That's nice. That's a nice touch. I'm not sure if that was there by default. I don't think so, huh? Free cam you can use before photo. What do you mean, Spiker? You can press 0 and then take a photo from there? Yeah, that's true. The problem with that is you can't pause the game. So it's hard to position your truck in view with nothing moving. Seat belts. And then let's open that. this dashboard just excels when the interior is dark. It just shines beautifully. Love it. Casino. Or no, it's casino. Yeah, casino. West means west. I know that now. Thanks guys for teaching me. Many companies also now have a GPS sensor and recorder in the truck. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. To keep the truck drivers accountable and give them more monitoring and yeah, make sure that nothing is going off track, no side trips whatsoever. How long you're running, how fast you're running, even if you're shifting properly. Oh yeah, I saw that. I was watching some of the Driving Bros videos before, and he had like this tablet which was connected to his truck, and it was getting like telemetry from his truck, so he was able to see from there immediately like how is he, like, is he eco driving, like does he slam hard on his brakes, does he cruise along, things like that. And then I think they get a score, a driver score. Yeah, very nice. The monastery on the hill above casino. I did not, man. That's a shame. Is it visible from here? That one? No. Oh, that one. Is it that one? Oh, interesting. How many times have you backed up on the highway? Probably I'll win there. No one can beat me on that record. How many times have you fallen on a dead end? That's it. Nice. That's a nice touch. I wonder what monastery that is. What kind of monks stay there? So if we're going to Napoli, we're turning right here. Yes. What's still 60 here? Interesting. Monte Cassino. Famous because of World War II. Oh. Sorry, what happened in World War II here? Pretty rusty on my history. Oh, now that is a beautiful sight. Nice. Phew, love that. German used it to direct artillery fire against the Allies. It eventually had to be bombed. I can imagine. That was a good vantage point, huh? You can see everything from there. And it was rebuilt later. Ah, I see. Nice trivia. Cool. Glad they put it in here. That must be one of the memorable landmarks, huh? I wonder if they make that made that like a tourist spot where you can go there now and get some history. Just like how they do it for other museums and other sites. This is actually pretty nice, driving through highways for a change. Because driving through the country roads is all well and good. It's my favorite way of traveling across Europe. But driving through highways is pretty nice feeling as well. You get that stability. You get to know that you can go full speed the whole time, and you're not going to be left hanging. You won't encounter any like random stuff. It's stable for a more relaxing ride. It's not as scenic, but you do still get some sights, and you get wider roads and great intersections. It's a fountain of useless historical trivia. You're a fountain. Sorry. I wouldn't say that. Pescara and Bari. Okay. Yeah, this is it. Now that looks like a nice junction. Too bad we're going to miss most of it. Is this Vesuvius again? I think it looks like it, yeah. Good. Italy looks way different with this lighting, huh? Good. 44 euros, wow. It's a bit expensive. We go to the Porto and go through the roundabout. I really like those houses in the distance. That's so that's such a different feel. It does get a bit laggy though, but totally understand. Did you get to visit Pompeii when you were there? No, unfortunately not. We totally missed that. Where is it? Which area is it in? I heard that place before, but I don't know the significance. Yeah, that hill I really like. So many houses in there, stacked on top of each other. It seems I do get a bit more lag now today rather than compared with the vanilla. And that's what probably the effect of mods. Some mods are probably causing some slowdown somewhere. How to pinpoint that though, that's the hard part. Just have to live with it. At the foot of Mount Vesuvius. Oh, okay. I see. No, we were only able to go to Rome. We do want to go back to Italy though. Explore the other cities. Because they said each city is very different. You don't get the entire experience just by visiting Rome, where it exploded and covered the city in ashes. Wow, sounds bad. This view though, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Preserving everyone inside in volcanic ash. Wow, that's a sad story. Take a photo here after this post, maybe like that. All right, let's see. So one photo can be facing the port, showing the ship, showing those S-curves, those beautiful S-curves. That, and one could be facing the city entirely like that. Phew, beautiful. Oh, that's a view. I like that. One more for good measure. If I stop, you'll buy the tiramisu. I'm game for that. I would love that. Man, I'm getting hungry actually. Still have to cook after this. Slow down. Man, Napoli is so nice. I think this is one of the nicest cities they have here in this DLC. It's beautiful. Look at the detail there. The amount of detail in this place. Such a scenic view. And it even has a port, right? Going straight into Palermo. Still have those black lines though. Those black floating lines. Wonder if anyone has reported it yet. So where do we deliver this thing? Should be somewhere here. Oh, there it is. Okay, I think we just have to go around here. That might be straight up delivery. I hope I'm facing the right way. I am not. Okay. But I think I'll have to reverse it anyway. Yeah, looks like. It's odd that Napoli seems larger and more detailed than Rome. Yes, it really does. Maybe no, even though, because I was thinking maybe it's more of an industrial area because it has a port, has all these businesses here. But I mean, even the city itself, the houses in Napoli, you see all this detail, but in Rome you barely see anything. I mean, at least from what I've seen from Rome. It's a bit puzzling, that's true. The beeping kind of sounds different as well right now. I'm hearing some kind of echo. Not sure if that's just me, if it's the place or something. Let's even it out a little. There we go. There you go. Looks pretty good. There isn't much to Rome. We bought a garage there and then flew around the city. Pretty much empty. That's quite interesting. I wonder why. Maybe there's a copyright in the entire Rome, not just in the Colosseum or the other landmarks. But I mean, there are so many buildings, so many nice bridges. And then there's even that road leading to the Vatican, right? Weird. Maybe because those are not truck routes, so it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe the entire Rome is copyrighted. 22k, that's not bad at all. Excellent. We did have to extend a bit. Napoli, famous football club and mafia. Wouldn't know anything about that. Just try to buy a license from that guy who owns the Vatican. Maybe you'll get lucky. Anyway, so that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you for staying with me the entire time. Thanks for hanging out. Really enjoyed it. Next week we'll see what we can find. Something new, something from a mod, something from vanilla. I don't know, we'll see. But Wednesday though, for sure we'll be playing Subnautica. Friday, probably ETS2, most likely. So yes, that's gonna be it for now. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend ahead. And yes, Clumsy trucking. Enjoy and have a good night, everyone, for now. Thank you and have a great weekend. Yes, thanks and bye-bye. Enjoy, guys. Bye, Alex, Sheng, Spiker, and whoever else is watching. Thank you, lurkers. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.